Welcome back. This is the pick.
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
This is gonna be a recap of the Raiders Chiefs game.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs won this one 28-10. First quarter, Raiders are looking pretty good. They got a 10-point lead, playing well on defense, playing well on offense, kind of making Patty throw some bad passes. But that second quarter and everything after that, this is a nightmare for the Raiders. They just couldn't stop the Chiefs at all. Chiefs score ton of points the second quarter and beyond. They have almost 250 yards in the second quarter, and after that first quarter, the Raiders couldn't stop that Chiefs offense at all, and that Chiefs defense really got to Derek Carr, forced him to throw 2 interceptions, and they didn't really do anything. After they scored that 10 points, Chiefs defense looking pretty good in this game. Patty looking really good, and is one of her. He still didn't play very well, honestly, and he still put it like 400 yards. So that's ridiculous how good this offense is, and they don't even have their best option at receiver. So this is a train, and it's not stopping for anyone right now. It's a really good Chiefs team. If they can stay healthy and add a couple pieces on that defense, like Ramsey maybe or someone else, I think they're going to be definitely a Super Bowl team. It's really the Patriots and them right now for my 2 AFC teams.
Yeah.
For the Raiders, man, they didn't play bad. They just kind of fell into fell into a buzzsaw after that oppressive first quarter. This team's better than I figured they'd be. I thought they were going to be whacked this season, but they played really well that first game, and they played well that first quarter.
Yep.
Defense is better than last year, but it's a ton of injuries, man. That secondary is depleted right now, so they're just couldn't guard the Chiefs receivers at all. Derek Carr, he played okay outside of those stupid interceptions. He was getting pressured a lot. That Chiefs defense, man. Defensive line, Jones and Clark. They're going to be a pretty good defense in my eyes. Them better than they were last year, so. I want to see if the Raiders can bounce back from this. That division's wide open outside of the Chiefs. They're going to win that easily in my eyes. But outside of that, man, I think that wild card spot for one of those teams possibly, it's wide open in my eyes.
Yeah, man, it was a really very good first half for Oakland. They got points on the board. They were up by 10. They were just looking solid on offense, solid on defense, getting sacks and pressuring Patty Mahomes. So yeah, it was really weird. Like really good first half, but man, like Adam said, right after that first quarter, it just got real bad. Second quarter, they were getting munched on by the secondary, or the secondary was getting munched on by the receivers of the Chiefs. Really couldn't stop them after that. Really good game for Jones on the defense for the Chiefs. He had a couple sacks on Carr. Yeah, man, they couldn't. The offenses for the Raiders just couldn't get going in the second quarter or the second half. Man, I think if they did, it would have been a lot closer game because in that whole second half, the Chiefs didn't even score either because it was 28-10 going into half, so they didn't even score. So. If they would be able to establish a little more offense in the second half, then I think they either made it a closer game or maybe even come back. Because like I said, they actually Raiders actually held them with no points in the second half, which was kind of weird. But they just, like I said, the offense for the Raiders just kept stalling out, so they just couldn't get anything going. So the scores stayed the same, but. I am, even though they lost this game, I still am really actually impressed by Oakland, especially on defense, because, yeah, they're a lot better on defense, and they're banged up, and they still probably pretty decent. So, they got an all right defensive line, they got all right linebackers, just they need help in secondary. They was getting chewed up in that second quarter, just with especially with the deep ball, they were getting chewed up, so... if you get beat by the deep ball all the time, then yeah, most likely you're gonna struggle in games. But I am super impressed by that offense. I'm super impressed by the offensive line on how well They protect Carr. Yeah, he took a couple of sacks in this game, but you know it ain't like last year where he was taking a bunch of sacks and they couldn't do anything. So I think they got a solid line. They got some pretty good receivers. I think Terrell Williams was a great addition to this team. He's definitely their number one. He's been scoring touchdowns, so that's what you need at your best receiver, scoring touchdowns. So that was a great addition, and I think they got themselves a running back in Jacobs. I think that was a great pick. Another Alabama running back that's a monster. So if he can stay on that path, because some of these running backs, besides like Ingram and Derrick Henry and possibly Jacobs, a lot of these Alabama running backs just have a good couple years and fall off. So hopefully he's not that type of running back. Because yeah, man, if he could keep being the way he is, they got themselves a running back. So yeah, man. If there's Oakland fans out there that watch a show, don't be too bad. You faced a buzzsaw team and the Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, man, be proud, man. You actually got a decent team. I thought they're gonna I was in the same boat as Adam. I thought they were gonna be terrible, especially when AB left. So I was like, oh my God, they're gonna be right back where they were last year. But no, man, I think y'all actually improved quite a bit. If Carr cannot make goofball interceptions like he did, like I said, I think they would possibly win that game. So, or at least made it closer. So, yeah, man, pretty solid game for the Chiefs. And decent game for the Raiders. But yeah, man, Chiefs pull it out.
All right, that's all I got to say.
That'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. See you on the next one.